Yeah. Is it working right? Okay.
I know.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
I'm in love. You know that I'm in love, but I'm afraid that I screwed everything up. You treat me like gold.
A lot of empty seats.
You treat me.
Greg, there's nobody here today. What's up with that?
I think it's obvious that people have deserted the ship.
Yeah, I can see that.
14 was our year, and now it's 15, and Ken Vaughn doesn't come anymore.
No.
He didn't come to the last show a month
He was
ago.
always a jackass anyway.
No, Ken Vaughn is not a jackass. He's a wonderful person. Why do you're always insulting people when they're here and when they're not here?
What about Schmarza?
She's not a jackass either. She's a good person.
She's kind of cute, you know?
She's cute. And she's
What about
not a
Snyder?
jackass. He's nice.
He's
nice.
not cute.
He's cute. Yes, he is cute and nice. They're all three of them are cute and nice. But I think that it's over now, so we're going to have to retool.
I like the stripped down style myself, Greg. What do you think?
You do? You like this the two of us?
I do. Yeah, because, I was complaining so loud about there being so many guests in the previous shows that I couldn't concentrate, couldn't do anything that I like to do
What do you like
regard
doing?
to this show. Well, interjecting certain points, having this camera and that camera, playing around with the people and all that, just being myself, Greg,
So the more people here, it makes you be less like yourself.
Exactly.
Why can't you just be yourself all the time?
It's not easy being me, Greg. That's why.
Yeah, it's been a hellish life.
Telling you, buddy. Telling you.
You've had a lot of turmoil.
I guess. A lot of chaos.
But now, at this moment, don't you feel good and centered?
I feel great here. Just me and you, man. That's the way it should be, dude. We should be shooting the shit like Wayne's World. Every once in a while, have the occasional musical guest on.
Really? But they usually hate you, though.
No, Lenny Revelle loves me.
Oh, yeah, he loved you. That's true.
Lenny loves me, and who's the other guy? Guillermo,
he liked you.
Ishkash by God. I don't know what's his name.
Guillermo Ishkash you.
Yeah,
he likes you.
Yeah, he likes me, and
Lenny Revelle likes you.
And Lenny Revelle, and I even think that
women
Catherine
don't.
Cook woman liked me.
No, she didn't like you.
She didn't like me.
No, maybe she did. Maybe
I liked her.
I liked her.
Beth Lewitsky, she liked me. She was a musical guest.
Yeah, she played guitar.
What other musical guests did we have on here, Greg?
Rachel Palumbo, she liked you.
She was a real talent now. That young lady.
She's super talented.
She gave up the music biz, though. She had to take care of the kid.
Why didn't we have Alison Pipitone on? We just played.
Is she still local? I didn't know she's still in the area. I didn't know that, Greg. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Why don't we have her on?
Let's do it.
That'd be
Seriously,
good.
do you know how to get in touch with her? I don't.
Of course.
You never see her names in the listings, like at Nietzsche's or Mohawk or anything like
She plays
that?
a lot in Hamburg nowadays.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a Tom Sartori kind of thing?
Well, who's Tom Sartori?
Remember that guy from the 90s that the Beast would always make fun of? They always go, Tom Sartori's playing here. He's playing at the dump in Lackawanna.
The Beast mocked him out?
Yeah, the Beast would nail him unmercifully. Him and Jamie Moses from the Air Force. The Beast hated both those guys.
They didn't like Jamie Moses' band or him?
No, the whole Art Voice to him, his whole persona. I don't know. I like
persona,
Jamie's
I
nice.
like him.
He's a good guy. I didn't know
He's
what
a nice gentleman.
I didn't know.
I like the Jamie Moses band.
But I guess Matt
Except when they
Taibbi
used to
got
have
his
Mark-
face and they confronted each other, and I don't know.
Matt Taibbi. We've had a lot. Matt Taibbi's been on this show.
I know Matt. He's a good guy.
He's been here, and Alison Pipitone's been here.
Yeah.
And so we had a lot of the greats here over the. Oh, what happened? Oh, easy handy.
Battery's low. We can't go to B anymore, Greg.
Fuck. Operation on.
Operation's on. Okay.
Jesus, this is scary.
Folks, just give us a second. We're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Now it says Sony DCR HC21.
Greg, I wasn't hoping for this. Can you try to fix it?
No, can't you just switch cameras?
Yeah, you know what? That might be the easiest idea. I'm going to go back to you, Greg, all right? You ready?
Sure.
Can I do a star swipe?
If you can try.
A star wipe?
It's possible.
Okay, I'm going to star wipe to you, all right?
Yeah. But you still have the Sony DCR HC21 easy
That
hand.
doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. Wipe back to you.
Yeah.
And over to...
Now it's
at night. What? Greg, I'm just going to get rid of that camera, okay?
Sure.
All right. That was an interesting try for a little while. We tried doing something unique, and
it didn't work.
This Tom Waters camera.
Tom Waters.
I don't know if you guys know Tom Waters, legendary
stupid camera.
Performance writer, author.
Yeah.
Pool seller.
Right.
I don't know.
That's right.
I just learned there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Sells pools now.
For Gary's, man. Gary's got it.
Right. Tom's got it.
Is that what it is, Gary's? I don't know.
No, yeah, I don't know. Does it matter? I mean,
No, I like Tom. He's a good guy. He's always sending me his stuff on the Facebook. It's pretty interesting, actually.
yeah. Is he as interesting as you?
He's far more, man. I read
one's
some of his
far more
articles on
interesting than
in the
you.
Buffalo News. Is what's it called?
When he's do the bar stuff.
No, my space in the editorial page. You know,
those. Yeah. He's had a few of those. Yeah.
My life, where he talks about his his various maladies and
He's had a
his
lot of
issues
maladies. Yeah.
But Greg, we haven't. Somehow we came out of this world sane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty much for the most part. I mean, I haven't really.
I'm not insane.
Well, I mean, we're unusual, Greg.
I'm not as insane as my brother Mark. I use that as the barometer.
Mark, you don't have him on anymore. I remember that was your thing back in the 90s. You'd always have him on. That's when I got pissed off and walked off the show, remember?
He's only been on 4 times ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was 4 times in 2 years?
Ever.
Yeah.
4 times. I've been doing stuff here at Richard's house for 20 years. He's been on 4 times.
But what's he doing now, if I can cut over to you for a second?
He's sitting at home without a phone, and he lives on Elmwood Avenue he lives down the hall from Fred Russo, the dog man.
That's the place to be, man.
Well, it used to be.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Now
What happened to it?
It's gone. It's kind of like the hood
kind of got
now.
gentrified, man. I don't know.
It's either the hood or
listen
it's
to this.
gentrified. It's one of those.
It's a little bit more Allison for you, okay?
And I'm gonna pay you back, I swear, before I get old.
The song is called Queenie, Greg.
Yeah.
It's not to be confused with Chuck Berry's Queenie, which we could be,
That's Little Queenie.
we could be sued for,
Sony DCR HC21.
We're going to get rid of that, Greg, and go to this, okay?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to star wipe back over to you.
Try.
To me, I'm sorry.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, this whole new tricks, Greg. I'm learning this as we go along. This is all new to me. But I'm learning the technical aspects
Yeah.
in the field I really enjoy, which is, of course, television.
You like television?
We like television, Greg. Me and you are children of the tube.
Yeah, I love. There's no tube anymore. Though.
No, there's no tube.
is
There's no
gone.
cathode ray tubes anymore.
No. I actually asked Rich Viola to come here tonight because he's really good.
Richard Viola is a very interesting cat.
He is, and he's. It's ironic because you know what he's doing tonight? He's doing the Greg Sterlace show.
With who? With that face
With
mask
Chuck.
guy?
Yeah, face mask. He's doing the show.
Man, I don't know about that dude.
With what's wrong with face mask?
I love him, man. He's great, man. He's always bitching about the Walden Flea Market, man. That poor bastard.
Because the Walden Flea Market was.
It's like they took his home away and burned it,
Yeah, no, he still has the electric pumpkin patch.
It's like they took his home away and they said, you know what? We're going to make this life miserable for you in Cheektowaga. You're going to want no reason. And they burned down they took the bowling alley out.
Yeah.
Throughway Lanes is gone. You know how many pro bowlers tours have gone through there?
6.
Everyone from Earl Anthony. How'd you know that? Bo Burton Jr., Mark Roth, Marshall Holman, all the greats. Ernie Schlegel,
Yeah.
Dick Weber.
Sam Kinison.
That's right, man. He was one of the best bowlers of all time.
All the great
Barack
bowlers.
Hussein Obama, all the great bowlers were
Barack
there.
Hussein Obama, yeah.
That's right, buddy.
It's gone now, Throughway Lanes? It's knocked down?
Well, they're going to knock it down. Their last week was was about a month ago. Yeah, it's a shame.
Did you ever think you'd be so old? I mean,
Who, me or you?
Well, we're the same age, Tim.
I know that.
You think you're so young because you're 4 months younger than me.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'll be 49 when you're still 50, motherfucker. So
Yeah,
take
I
that.
know, but when you're 50 in August this year, it's only 7 months away, how are you going to feel about that?
That's Allison's disc. If you want, it's not available at
Sony
stores,
DCR,
but you might want to look it up.
You can probably get it on Amazon.
She's a real talent. We're gonna play some of her more music later on.
Her
mermaid music.
She is
at
good.
night. We're gonna play it at night, Greg.
Yeah, I used a
Go
lot of her
ahead.
songs in my movies.
You used her music in your movies?
Yeah, I had.
That's right. I remember that.
She came. We had her.
That's right.
We had
That's
her in the
cool.
one movie where she came on, and in the movie she came on and said, "I'm really pissed off that Greg used my movie with music without asking me."
Oh, she's gonna be pissed off about this. You think?
No.
Oh,
she
all
was
right.
kidding.
Oh,
we had her
she was.
in the movie come on and say,
Yeah.
we had her shoot it. She sat right here and she said, "Oh, I'm really pissed off that Greg didn't ask me to use my music, and I'm going to check with my lawyers." It was just a dumb joke,
Well, I mean,
But yeah, we used her music. We used
anything off of this album?
No, I never saw that album before.
Oh,
Count on
okay.
Money.
This is from 1996.
But so Rich
97. Sorry, 97.
Rich Viola, who was, he came on a show with you over a year ago, you and Ken and him.
Yeah.
He's really a talent. He's a cool cat, and he's going to come on.
I love Richard. He's a great guy, man.
It looks like he's going to come on next week.
Good.
So
good.
it'll be you, me, and Rich next week.
Oh,
You know,
good,
we
man.
need
We have a fun show then. We'll have a fun show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So next week, get ready for Rich Viola. He's
Good.
He's going to add spaz to our. I'm not. He's going to add spaz. He's going to add spaz and
a little spaz and pizzazz.
Spaz and pizzazz to us.
That's quite a combo.
So you can look for that next week. That's
good. I'm looking forward to that because
Amy and Michael and Ken don't come anymore.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they bother anymore.
Is it because of you?
No, they love me. Kenny likes me. I like Kenny. I mess around with Kenny. You know, he's like a foil. He's like an on-the-air foil. You got to give him the business every once in a while.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he just sits there like a bump on a log, and you can't have that. Not on television, Greg. It moves too fast. You know, it's all about showbiz. Zing, zing, zing. Get the tits in, get the tits out.
Get the tits in, get the tits
That's
out.
what it's about, man. That's what people want to see. They pay to see the baby. You know.
Why are you wearing the Indian shirt? Because you're an Indian?
No, because I went to this. I dropped the kid off in Springfield, Massachusetts, and
Kid.
I went to the museum there, the Springfield. You know, they have this museum that has because it's the birthplace of the Indian Motorcycle Company.
Oh, of course.
Which competed with the Harleys back in the 40s until they went out of business.
Of course.
And then they had this cool shirt, the original Indian logo on a sweatshirt, and it says Indian Museum of Springfield History.
Plus, you're an Indian.
That's right. That's another reason why I got it. But I kind of like, I like sweatshirts in this cold weather, and I kind of like this orange kind of motif, orange and black. It was my high school colors over at Amherst when I pitched for the Tigers, you know.
When you pitched against Dave
When I
Hollins.
pitched against Dave Hollins, so I figured I might as well.
World Series MVP Dave Hollins.
Orchard Park, man. OP.
Struck him out 3 times.
OP, you know me. Yeah,
With your
that's-
speedball.
with my speedball. It's like the boss, man.
I mean, did you ever think when I met you over 30 years ago, we'd be sitting here in this room talking on YouTube? There was no YouTube then. You never would have thought it, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, really.
I mean, you never would have thought. Did you ever think about what was going to happen?
I think we had more viewers back in the 90s, back when we didn't have the computers and shit, and we didn't have the YouTubes.
Well, there was a lot less competition.
There was no less competition on the air.
People used to watch TV back then.
And people that watch TV, they would actually watch our shows. And
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Up to 9 hours battery life.
That's a very interesting camera. Remind me not to go to camera B anymore.
Stop going to B.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Stop breaking it
Yeah.
down. Yeah, we had. I mean,
I like the 90s, Greg. You know that. We always talk about that.
You don't
know.
like the 90s?
I liked them a lot.
Yeah,
it was a fun
good decade.
time, man. It was a good decade. The kid was born.
so the last 2
Even though I
decades
wasn't
have
anything
not.
else. What?
The 2 decades of the 21st century have been like.
Oh, this sucks, Greg. You know it's bullshit.
What? Why?
All the movies suck. The culture sucks,
The
man.
movie and the culture suck.
a
All
bunch
the movies
of
and culture
terrorists
suck?
running around, shooting cartoonists, bombing buildings.
You're anti that.
What the hell is
right?
this crap?
You don't like the fact that
I don't like bombing and shootings and shit like that. That's why we left alone.
But they did that in France, not here.
They did it here in 2001. What the hell are you talking about? They
Well,
did it
yeah,
in
but I mean, that was a
Boston
long-
in 2012,
that was a long time ago.
and
Where?
they did it Boston.
Oh, Boston. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was That's true. Boston and New York. They had the marathon. The World
Yeah,
Trade
and
Center.
they did it in Oklahoma City, and
Well, that was a local boy
they
here.
did it
who
in
that.
Toronto and Ottawa.
Toronto. Well, I mean, America. So it happened 3 times.
They do it all over the place,
It happened
Greg.
3 times in America. I mean,
Man, look how many people went down.
Well,
man.
one of them was
Look
in
how many
the
people went down for the count, Greg.
well, Oklahoma City was in the 90s, though.
Yeah, that's right.
So how great was the 90s now? If they'd happened to Oklahoma City.
No, that's
bombing
because
happened.
that McVeigh guy, he had nothing to do with
Yeah.
the terrorists out overseas.
He used to watch us, I think.
Those ISIS people, they'll cut your head off just for pleasure.
Wow, really?
They will,
For
man.
pleasure. Don't they have to have a reason to want to kill you? Just for the fun of cutting your head off. Yeah, you're anti-cutting people's heads off, right? All right. Well, I mean, I'm sorry things have gone downhill for you since the turn of the century, but, that's...
I'm still having fun, though. What the heck? Might as well make the most of it,
While everything goes down in flames.
And then, speaking of, getting rid of old cuts to the past, old ties to the past, cutting ties to the past.
Be about time for you.
No, they changed the name of Squaw Island in a bow to political correctness,
Squaw Island is not Squaw Island?
No, it's like Django Reinhardt Island or some shit like that.
Django Reinhardt Island?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you, Greg.
guitarist?
Yeah, they changed it because these 2 people said it was offensive to Indians. Because
Well, you're Indian. You don't like Redskins, do you?
squaw means, well, it means the C word basically.
Yeah, it means the C word.
Yeah, and,
so it is offensive. Do you want the
to
Redskins
Native
to
women.
change
Now,
their
Renee
name?
never said anything wrong about Squaw Island.
No, but she's not
I
the
used to
only
lobby for the Redskins to
woman-
change their name. Now I really don't care. They're the Redskins. So what? Let it die.
It's
Jesus.
a big deal.
I don't care anymore.
I mean,
I
it's
used to care, but
It's a tribute to you people.
yeah, it's not really a tribute. I don't know what it is.
It's an homage.
Just
It's a heroic
I don't
effort.
know what it. Who cares though? It's
Well-
it's a relic from a bygone era, and if Dan Snyder wants to be an asshole about it, let him be an asshole. It's his money. It's his team. What What do you think?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think there's a problem.
I used to go off on the Facebook, but now I don't even care. It's like so the Squaw Island thing, Greg. This is like cutting off part of my childhood past because we always knew it as Squaw Island.
No, and now it's
Squaw Island.
Django Reinhardt Island.
Now it's Django Reinhardt album.
What is it really? It's
album.
not Django Reinhardt.
Yes, it is.
Django.
It's some unpronounceable Indian name
Oh, so it's not Django
that
Reinhardt.
buffoon Mo Johns came up with. You know, my nation's president.
Yeah, your buddy. He's the president of the.
They just keep recycling the same dime store Indians, Greg. You know, and I'm tired of it, buddy. We need some new blood in there. And I was thinking about running, shaking things up a little bit,
You'd
but
be great for that.
I'd be awful. Christ, they revolt and they throw shit at me.
Why? What would you do?
I'd jack up everyone's, annuity checks from $8,500 a year, up to $20,000 a year at least,
Well, that would.
The tribe's got to be getting this money,
Some people would like that, though.
I know, but I'd bankrupt us in no time.
Well, you're.
I mean, they still got to pay. We still got to pay off all that casino. All that
Do you
money
feel
we gave to
you're-
that Malaysian billionaire at 25% interest rates, or whatever the fuck it was. Hey, look at that fadeaway. That's pretty cool.
Now it's black.
Now it's black. Now it's gonna go back to me, and then back to me, and then over to you.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well, you know what you're doing now.
I do. I'm learning.
You got all three of those in a row, right?
It's-
That's the first time. It was like a Joker.
It just doesn't
Joker.
have. It just doesn't have the stamina.
Joker. No, this one.
Oh,
has
whammy! Remember the whammy?
No.
No whammies. No whammies.
Is that like some Indian thing?
That was no. It was the game show from the '80s.
Oh, no, I missed that.
We're just talking about the '90s. That's why you probably missed it.
Yeah.
But here,
well,
I'm going to play you a little bit of this song, Greg, off of the new,
the 18-year-old album.
the 20-year-old album, whatever.
18 years old.
This one is called Thick and Thin.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think?
Alice Pipitone
Yeah,
on 97 Rock.
that's right, going all the way.
Turn it up and rip the knob off. We'll have to get her on the show.
She's a talent, man, no doubt about it. And she's a fun person. We got to get someone like that.
I like her.
Look at this, got that kind of shuffle, kind of Pretenders, Chrissy Heinbeek,
I'll ask her.
Sounds like that song on Sounds like that song on Lorena Crawl, doesn't it?
It does.
What's that one? Thumbelina. All right, I'm going to star wipe over to you, Greg.
Wow, you're on top of it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I told you I can do this. Let me turn this down here.
As long as there's no other people here.
Yeah, see, I mean,
Then you have that
that was the
performance
problem
anxiety.
when that Beth Kennedy person was on. It wasn't
Because there was 9 people
It wasn't like I was trying to piss her off. I liked the broad, good-looking chick,
there was 9 people here that
There was
night.
like 20,000 people crammed in this little room,
Well, there were
and
12
I
people in a room that night.
And then she was like crying, singing the blues. She couldn't show her paintings and couldn't talk about her poetry and all this. And I just said
No, she
after
doesn't
a
do
while,
poetry.
well, you know what? Damn it, she should because that young lady's talented. I'm telling you, Greg, she's talented.
I like her.
I like her. I do, but she hates me. But fine.
She's in my new movie.
Yeah, that's right. She's in for the first half hour of it. Now, Greg, when's my scene coming up?
We're thinking about.
We're supposed to film it at the Gypsy
February or
Rose Lee
March.
Parlor, right?
February or March. Yeah. Tom
right.
and Tina said okay to that.
All right, because I wanted to get my lines in advance so I know the proper context. I can, leaf over variations of them. Now I got 3 words, right? Get the fuck out.
No. It's direct from the book.
4 words.
There's like 3 or 4 sentences direct from Salinger.
Okay,
You
wait.
say stuff like, "Hey, buddy, why don't you go home? You're a little drunk." And he's like, "I got no home to go to." She's like, "Come on, you got to get out of here."
I'll be saying this to John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy's playing Holden Caulfield. Yeah.
And then Tony Bellani will go to John F. Kennedy. Get out of here. You gotta
Well,
go.
you're going to have them having a conversation.
All right, well, I know who
And then
I'm
you're
working
doing the
with.
bartending, right? And then Tony splits, and then you have a little conversation with
And
John.
it's you and Gwen.
John's getting
What about Gwen Kears?
Well, Gwen's in a different part of the bar.
All right, she's in a different part. Okay.
Yeah, but Tony would be there with you and John.
Got it.
It'd be the 3 of you.
All right.
So you got 2 heavyweight actors,
I know.
John and Tony, who have done plays, and then you've never done any plays.
No, shit, no. But all you got to do is ham it up for the cameras. That's what people want. They want showbiz, Greg.
Well, I figure you're kind of a
gonna
Coen Brothers character.
I'm going to put a new twist
on
on
bartending.
an old bartending, a new variation on an old bartending,
twist.
an old twist.
Well, you got a Coen Brothers type thing going on. I think.
That's it, man. I got that kind of.
They would probably hire you.
They would.
with that
Well, Vince
face of
Gallo
yours.
didn't that putz. When I tried out
Well,
for that Vince
Vince
Gallo
Gallo,
movie,
what does he know?
They wanted my sister. They didn't want me. You think they would want
she
me?
Didn't make the cut either.
No, they want. That's because she wouldn't tap dance in front of Christina Ricci. They wanted her to tap dance.
Really?
It was over at that Beard Mansion over at
Bullshit.
Symphony Circle. Yeah, right on Richmond.
Why did she tap dance?
Richmond and North. You know where it curves around there?
Yeah, I know.
Well, they call her back. Vince Gallo goes up to Renee, right up the stairs. You know, he's walking up the stairs slowly. He's looking at all of us, passes me, but doesn't even give me a look.
Yeah, you're
looks at
nothing.
Renee and goes, you know, has this pose like,
Regular person, regular waitress type.
say, around the rocks, the rugged rascal ran. And Renee goes, what? And he goes, all right, you stay there. We're going to get your information. And they got all her information and stuff like that. And she was invited back to the tryout, for the final tryout.
Yeah.
At the Baird Mansion. And there was this table of like actors. There was Angelica Houston.
Right.
Christina Ricci.
Ben Gazzara.
Vinny. I don't think Ben Gazzara was there, but
No, he wasn't there.
Angelica Houston was definitely there. And so was Christina Ricci. And I think the director of photography might have been there. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. He goes to Renee, you know, now I want you to tap dance, Renee, and do some kind of dance. And Renee just absolutely flat out refused. And I said, Renee,
That's
you could
stupid.
have done something,
Yeah.
you know?
She threw her life away.
Greg, she could have done something,
That
you know?
was a major motion picture.
But she didn't. Yeah, it was, man. I mean, people still remember that. I mean, it's gotten good reviews. It does well on the IMDb.
Yeah, she made a mistake.
I mean, not just people from Buffalo like that movie. There's
No.
people from outside of Buffalo that really like that movie.
People like Vincent Gallo. I love the Brown Bunny.
Yeah, well, I never saw that one. I just
Oh,
saw,
it's great.
I just saw the snippets on the porn tubes, like Ex Hamster, where
It's
she's
way
blowing.
better than Buffalo 66.
Yeah, it is.
It's way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Well, see, I'm not really a big fan of Buffalo 66. I can
So
see
there
why
you
people.
go.
I can
That's
see why
why-
people like it.
That's why I'm telling you it's way better.
I thought, you know, it should have been a lot better than it was, but I thought it was good. I thought it was decent. It's not unwatchable, but I didn't think
Cop
it was
out
all
at the
that
end
great.
because he doesn't kill him.
He doesn't kill Scott Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the whole point of the movie.
I think he ended it pretty good actually. The way.
No, it's a cop out. It's like the end of Color of Money. Like, okay, we're going to see them.
Oh, you know what? I felt so. That's a good point. I felt so
Yeah.
shitty when I saw the end of that movie.
Yeah.
But then I learned in repeated viewings that ending does work that way. You know, I mean, where else was it going to go from there? Seriously, what?
How about have them play and see who wins?
No, that's just Hollywood ending type of bullshit. I mean, it
That was
means
a Hollywood type movie.
well,
Got
yeah,
Paul Newman in it.
yeah, but it means
It's got Tom Cruise in it.
steady
How's that-
show, steady show, steady. We're having an earthquake.
Steady shot off.
We're having an earthquake. Hold
Steady
on.
shot on.
Greg, I gotta get out of here. We're having an earthquake.
We're not having an earthquake.
What's
It's a
going on,
camera.
Greg?
Nothing. Just cut away from
Oh, negative art. I like negative art, don't you?
I thought that's a Negro art.
We're good. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
What are you doing?
No, go ahead.
You taking your what?
Yeah,
Are
I just got something in my ear. Go ahead.
Oh, anyways. So from now on, we'll have Rich Viola here all the time. He'll be our new regular.
Yeah,
I
but
think he's going to add a lot of spice in 2015.
He goes to excuse me, there's something.
He's going to add a lot of spice to our show. Want to put that on again for you?
No, that's all right. Greg.
You gotta clamp it on.
Yeah, I know. Clamp on.
Clamp off.
You hold the fort. Talk about Richard while I clamp this on.
Well, anyways, I feel that Rich Viola is going to really liven the show up. We need a retooling.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Maybe. Come on. Where are we going?
But is he going to have that time available to be here as often as like we are? Because he's got that delivery gig in Brooklyn.
He doesn't do that anymore.
Plus he does his own art and shows and shit, doesn't he?
Well, so do we.
No, I don't. You do.
We do art shows.
We do. You're right.
I'm writing a book now.
You are? What's it called, man? How much time we got, man?
7 minutes.
All right.
It's called Having Read the Book.
What's it about?
It's a Beatle book about Beatle books.
No, that's. I don't like the idea, Greg.
Why not?
You know what? I'm going to have to use this just once and then use.
Why is everything I do you put me down?
I don't like it, Greg. It just it just doesn't go anywhere. It's just.
It goes a lot of places. You'd have to read it first.
All right. I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah, it's really good.
I've
I've been writing it for.
I don't know what else to say, man.
You're so encouraging.
No, I want
been
to check
writing-
it out, but you're halfway through it.
I've written half. Yeah, for 3 months. I got about 100 pages.
That's pretty cool, man.
Really dense and
Greg,
thick.
I always thought you were a talented guy, and I've always told you so.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and it's really irreverent, and it's really.
Are there any characters based on people you may know?
It's not a fucking novel.
No, but I'm saying is it loosely adapted from real life scenarios? Is what I'm saying, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, I've been influenced by a lot of people like Bill Tutton and Eugene Kelly and people
Bill
like that,
Tutton.
and Face Mask and people that like the Beatles a lot. You're a non-Beatles person though, so of course.
I wouldn't say I like them fine, but I'm not like deep into them. No, they were great. I mean, they were a great band, but I'm not like.
Well, I'm a fanatic. There's
Yeah,
a lot
well,
of
that's the difference.
But
That's
there's a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
fanatics out there. You know that.
Yeah, I can
They call them
appreciate that.
Beatlemaniacs.
I can appreciate why people get in the Grateful Dead and all that
the
stuff.
whole
And
point of it is there's
Pink Floyd, that's one I could never understand, though. Now, you like Floyd, right?
yeah
Yeah, but you're not really fanatical about him.
no
No, exactly. See, there are people that'll follow him all over and play Dark Side of the Moon 20 times
they
a
haven't
day.
been around for 20 years. They stopped touring 20
Everyone
years ago.
loves them, though. So the same with the Beatles did, and then stopped touring 50 years ago.
Yeah, 50 years ago. But
Jesus, this is 50 years ago today.
anyways,
All right,
but
we're going to play a little bit more of Allison's music before we sign off here.
Everywhere we stick together through the perfume and the poison, daggers and the boredom. The cold time.
When's the scheduled release date for the movie, Greg?
I'd say probably 2017.
Are you going to... Really?
Yeah, something like that.
That far off in the distance?
Yeah, 2 years. Takes a long time to edit it.
Jesus, 2017, I could be dead by then.
What do you mean? It's 2 years from now. You'll be 52.
What's wrong with 2016?
Because it takes a long time to edit it.
Yeah,
It's very strenuous.
It's a labor of
process.
love, though,
It's a
right?
labor of love, yeah.
So you have a premiere like at the North Park?
Well, it could
Don't
be
have
the-
it in that shithole in Tonawanda again. You know, I didn't like that.
Why not? That's a nice place.
No, Riviera, yeah. No, it's not a shithole. You're right. They did a
why
nice
is
job
Texas-
there. It's just North Tonawanda's a shithole, you know, and it's just
Oh, North Buffalo's beautiful?
North Buffalo's where I live, man. It's fine. North Buffalo's great,
And
man.
North
It's got
Tonawanda's
the North Park. You know, it's got Bertha's next door. You can go across to the wing joint, Empty Pockets.
Yeah.
Best wings in the city, or at least North Buffalo. And then you can go down to Dale Denby's and check out the madness there, and it's just a good place to hang out, man. Plus, they got a whole bunch of Middle Eastern shops, you know, for equal community diversity and all this. But you want to put it down. You want to compare it to North Tonawanda, Greg, and there's no comparison. You go right ahead and explain yourself, sir.
I'm just saying Riviera Theater's very nice. It has a balcony. It's very big. It has a stage that the bands play on. And, you know, if we end up doing it, we're going to have...
It would be at the Riviera, though, if you ended up doing it.
No, we
Excuse
could do
me,
it at
minor
North Park. I'm
thighs.
not married to...
We should go to the North Park, dude. That's where all our friends and lovers live.
Well, maybe your friends and lovers live there. I don't think my friends and lovers live there.
But we should have it there because it's a point of pride in Buffalo.
Well, why would I do what you want when you just put my book down? You didn't even give me a chance with it. I told you I'm writing a book. I wrote half this book for 3 months.
Yeah, it's about
and
the Beatles.
And you insult me. You don't say that's a cool idea, or you don't even say I hope that works out for you. You could at least say I hope it works out for
Well,
you.
I'm a little
Greg.
suspect about the direction it's taking, Greg.
But you'd have to read it first and see how good it is. It's
Would you
funny.
have an excerpt? Could you have something I can read now? Is that
No,
some-
I don't have it
here.
with me.
Here it is. I see it right there. Hold on. Here it is.
Like,
I strenuously object to this line of questions.
this is a Tom Waters.
That's the chapter 1, right?
Yeah, it's chapter 1. I strenuously
Chapter
object.
2. I need an audit.
Adult.
Is that what it
It
says?
doesn't say audit. It says
I
adult.
can't read, man. I got to get glasses. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
adult, not audit.
Okay. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, it doesn't say now on there, but it's pretty good. That was pretty close.
I actually find Emil to be delightful. Why is Tom so mean with him?
To him.
You know what? I noticed that Tom can be mean to a lot of people. He was mean to my friend Will on one of my threads, you
He's
know?
very mean, yeah.
He was like making fun of him for being a truck driver.
You're
Now,
not
Will-
exactly sweet, you know, yourself.
Well, no, but he doesn't even know Will, you know? And Will,
So
Will
what?
makes
I'm
makes
your
good
friend.
money.
You should be supporting
70
me.
grand driving that fucking big rig for Tops, man. So,
Yeah, what's that?
you know, what's 70 grand more than I make? And then Tom Waters is putting him down.
Tom sells pools. Beat that.
Gary's got it.
Tom's got it.
Gary's got it.
Tom's got it.
Does he send like? Does he
what's more
does he sell,
popular
like,
in Buffalo than pools?
Does he sell
outdoor pools?
Does he sell pool accessories like those little?
Yes.
Those little flapping fins, those black fins, and those masks.
Yeah, and the thing you get the snorkel and yeah.
Nah, I've never been a pool, beach, or water person, so I really
No.
don't care about that.
Why
crap.
not? You're red.
You know what? You know what I like, Greg?
Yeah.
I like hot tubs.
Hot tubs.
Now, he sells that
that's
shit,
kind of
right?
sick. Yeah.
He sells that stuff.
But isn't that kind of disease-ridden, those hot tubs?
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like when you're in there, you might get a disease, right? Have you ever actually been in a hot tub?
Yeah, I've been in a couple, but
You enjoyed it.
I
but
was
there
at
no
one.
other-
I was at a party, Lou Seidel's party back in '85 when
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a hot tub in his backyard,
tub.
man, and you know I remember Yad was there and everything like that, and
Right.
Erica Jackson was there. I don't remember her. Remember Erica? I don't remember.
Of course.
Yeah, but she hopped in the hot tub with Yadis like the middle of the fucking day.
Right.
And he's like laying back like this, and she's like got this look on her face, and he's got this look. I'm wondering, man, they're doing something fucking weird down there, man.
Should be talking with us on video.
Oh
shouldn't you?
shit! I'm sorry. Yeah, no, they were.
You say a lot of things on video you're not supposed to say.
I don't know. Sometimes I forget we're just friends talking. Sometimes I
We're
forget.
not, though.
You
We're
know?
on video.
I forgot. Okay, we'll edit that out later. It's nothing.
We don't edit anything.
They were just playing footsie, verbal footsie.
Verbal footsie.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good coverage there, Tim.
I don't. Yeah, they were just having fun in the water.
Good coverage.
I just thought it struck me as just the weirdest fucking thing. I mean, I was like 20 years old and I was broad
So
daylight.
keep talking about
I was
the
in
things you shouldn't talk
Eggertsville, and
about.
it was just no.
Yeah. Keep
Yeah,
talking
no.
about
Well, you
it.
go ahead and say something, Greg. I can't carry this I can't carry this baby by myself. You got to chime in every once in a while. Go ahead.
I'm sorry I haven't said anything.
No, yeah, you've been pretty restrained, Greg. Is this the new you? You seem kind of downcast when you walked into the studio today.
No, I feel good. I like being in your presence.
We're going to do a pan and scan on the studio, just so you know that there's nobody here. Uh-oh, earthquake again. Earthquake, leave the studio.
7.
This is how those TV
6,
studios...
5, 4...